Rupert Murdoch is 94, worth $24 billion, and controls a media empire that helped make Donald Trump president. And now, Trump's suing him for $10 billion over a naked birthday card to Jeffrey Epstein. Yep, that's where we're at. The Wall Street Journal, owned by Murdoch, published a bombshell story. A 2003 letter allegedly from Trump typed inside the outline of a nude woman wishing Jeffrey Epstein another wonderful secret. Trump says it's fake. Murdoch hit publish anyway. Now, Trump wants to drag the media kingpin into court before he dies, and Murdoch, he says he won't be intimidated. This is a battle between two of the most powerful and shameless men in America, and it could blow everything wide open. Let's dive right in. On July 17th, the Wall Street Journal published a story claiming that Donald Trump contributed to a leather-bound birthday album that Ghislaine Maxwell made for Jeffrey Epstein's 50th all the way back in 2003. The Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert. According to documents reviewed by the Journal, Trump's page included a typewritten note, a nude woman outline, and the kind of weird third-person banter you'd expect from two guys who definitely shouldn't be allowed near a school. The letter itself ends with the line, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." Which, if that's real, it's both creepy and wildly incriminating, considering who the card was for. Trump immediately denied it. "This is not me. This is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story. I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women. I never wrote a picture as an all-timer." It's up there with,
"This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer."
Naturally, Trump did what Trump does: throw an adult tantrum and sue. Not just the Journal, but Rupert Murdoch personally, plus Dow Jones, News Corp, and the two reporters who broke the story. The lawsuit was a casual $10 billion. Trump's argument is that he called Rupert Murdoch before the story ran and told him the letter was fake. And Murdoch allegedly said, "I'll take care of it." Then the story went out anyway. "I'll take care of it, me when I'm lying." Trump is calling that actual malice and says Murdoch should be deposed immediately because he's 94 and has had recent health scares and might just be, too dead to testify later. Totally normal vibes from a guy who's just not even panicking. If you've seen my big deep dive into Rupert Murdoch and his family, you'll know that Trump is literally suing one of the men responsible for putting him in the White House. The man who owns media. He's low-key biting the hand that feeds, right? So is the letter real? Well, yeah, probably. For the Wall Street Journal, a Rupert Murdoch-owned publication that has previously called Trump's trade policies the dumbest in history, to publish this now after years of towing the line suggests they're pretty damn sure that this letter is real. Legal experts say there's no way a defamation-phobic outlet like the WSJ would go to print without verifying the signature, especially with Trump's history of suing media outlets into oblivion. In fact, insiders say the Journal reviewed the letter, confirmed it matched Trump's handwriting, and confirmed its origin in DOJ files related to the Epstein investigation. So this wasn't sourced from Reddit. This came from actual law enforcement evidence. And according to the New York Times, Trump's name is all over the Epstein birthday book. Shocker. Let's gather in for a second and talk about this cursed birthday book. In 2003, Epstein turned 50. Ghislaine Maxwell, being the thoughtful, sex-trafficking co-conspirator that she is, assembled a leather-bound album filled with poems, letters, doodles, and inside jokes from Epstein's inner circle, which just so happened to include Trump, Clinton, and a grab bag of billionaires and academics and other really important people. One message from retail mogul Les Wexner, yep, Victoria's Secret's guy, included a drawing of boobs. Another letter mocked up a fake Vanity Unfair cover asking if Epstein is Jack the Ripper, and Trump allegedly dropped the naked outline birthday poem. It's weird. If this all sounds like the insane inside jokes of a child predator club, yeah, because that's basically what it is. So why now? Why did Murdoch greenlight this nuclear strike? A few theories. Old man revenge. Murdoch is 94. He's been quietly backing Trump for years while also being privately disgusted by him. Remember after January 6, he emailed Fox execs saying, "We want to make Trump a non-person"? This may be his final act of journalistic redemption, or spite, or a power flex. Strategic divorce. Murdoch needs to hedge. Fox News is still MAGA central, but the Wall Street Journal caters to the business elite who are tired of Trump's chaos. By letting the Journal go rogue, Murdoch plays both sides again. Epstein baggage. Trump's MAGA base has been begging him to release the Epstein files. He promised he would, he didn't, and then when asked, he snapped,
Are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
That betrayal was already festering, and the WSJ piece blew the whole thing open again. So Trump lashed out, but instead of hitting back at Biden or the DOJ or, I don't know, trying to blame Obama again, he turned his rage on the one man powerful enough to print this story, Rupert Murdoch. This lawsuit is just the latest example of Trump using the courts to threaten the press. In recent months, he's sued CBS, Disney, and even tried to punish NPR and Politico. Sometimes they settle, sometimes they fold, but Murdoch ain't folding, and he won't. A source close to him reportedly said, "I'm 94 years old and I will not be intimidated." You got to admire the balls on this guy, okay? For decades, he built an empire of tabloid filth, phone hacking, Fox News lies, and conspiracy trash. Now, he's trying to go out as the patron saint of press freedom. Honestly, it's kind of Shakespearean, like Succession. This could backfire for Trump. Here's the thing, if this lawsuit isn't dismissed, it moves to discovery. That means Murdoch's lawyers get to ask Trump questions under oath about his relationship with Epstein. Emails, texts, flight logs, notes scribbled on the margins of the art of the deal. Legal experts are already warning that Trump might be walking straight into a buzzsaw. You sue the Journal for writing about your ties to Epstein? Cool. Now they get to subpoena every record that might prove those ties were real. This case could do exactly what Trump was trying to avoid. Shine an even bigger spotlight on his history with Epstein. So what's MAGA doing with all this? Well, they were pissed. For weeks, MAGA influencers like Laura Loomer, Charlie Kirk, and even Elon Musk were calling Trump out for not releasing the Epstein files. Everybody was really pissed off. But the second the WSJ article dropped, boom, they're all back on Team Trump. "We are so back," said Jack Posobiec. "Everyone is firing on all cylinders." Yeah, apparently drawing boob outlines for Epstein is fine, as long as you sue someone afterwards. There's only one thing MAGA hates more than a pedophile, I guess, which is the media. Fucking flip-flopping, boot-licking fucking losers, my God. Read a book. At the end of the day, this is about two old-ass men with egos too big to fit in one room. A geriatric president, and even more geriatric media baron, over a naked doodle and a friendship with a dead pedophile. It's messy, it's petty, it's expensive. Like me. And hey, it might finally expose something neither of them want aired out. Because if Rupert really wanted revenge on Donald Trump, he has decades of receipts. And if Trump keeps pushing, this could turn into the most humiliating document dump of his life. Rupert Murdoch is not a kind man, and he won't deal with this kindly. So to quote the birthday letter Trump swears he didn't write, "May every day be another wonderful secret." Spoiler, they won't for long. We're gonna get him. Two incredibly powerful men, one lawsuit and one creepy doodle. Trump might win politically, Murdoch might win legally, or they both might get exposed in ways they can't spin, settle, or sue their fucking way out of.